So we've already talked about what brings you here, which is you've described as increased stress, some anxiety, and trouble sleeping. What would you say would be your goals as we work together here?
Um, my goals are I would like to be able to sleep better. I want to have to be less frustrated and patient, especially at work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much. I think those are only the two goal things we talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I really don't want to take medicine,
Yeah, that makes sense.
prescription medicine.
Yeah, many people are finding that doesn't work for them. So those goals make a lot of sense, and since we've already talked about this, I have jotted down some things that could be made into a treatment plan. So for these goals, would you say there's anything in particular in your life that at this moment could get in the way of reaching those goals?
Nope.
How is your schedule?
Oh, my work schedule is I work a full-time job during the Monday through Friday, and then I have activities that I enjoy doing that I do some nights, and then I have another job I work 9 hours in the evening.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So we're going to talk about each goal. And the first goal, as you said, would be to learn to manage your stress and to deal with any of these negative feelings that you're going through during your day, specifically your work day. I think a good start would be, I'm going to give you a bit of homework, would be to, within the next week, so by the 15th, I would like you to perhaps write down or at least keep in your memory the moments where you feel stressed, and also how you innately react to them. It's not to say that any reaction is bad, it's just to have an understanding of how it is affecting you on a daily basis. And since we talked about your, not wanting to try pharmaceuticals or anything like that, which is completely understandable, we're going to. I was hoping perhaps if there's anything in your area, you can make an appointment with a naturopath by the time we see each other next. I don't expect you to have an appointment at that time, but that would be a good step in the right direction to perhaps find something that helps. Since I understand some of the things that have been bothering you, and luckily I have a lot of resources, I think it might be beneficial to you to see a therapist. There's one affiliated with this office. It may take some time to see her, so I will refer her at the end of our next appointment and try to get you in as soon as possible. The next goal, as you said, would be to sleep better, and we all need to sleep better. So I would think one of the best things and one of the stereotypical things is to try to get more exercise, even if that's only 10 minutes a day. Take some time for yourself. It would also be good to start having a bedtime routine. So I would like, by our next appointment on the 15th, if possible, for you to have at least sorted out some nightly things that are comfortable for you that help relax you, whether that's music or taking a bath or drinking tea, or trying to find those little aids that at least help relax you. As you explained in our last appointment that you have some racing thoughts and higher anxiety at night, which is very common. I think perhaps you should record, just for a few minutes nightly, the thoughts you're having, whether positive or negative, thoughts that are making you having trouble sleep. I think that might give you an understanding of if there's a pattern in it, and just having an idea of what you're thinking of may help you feel like you have more control. But of course, this is something that we'll talk about on the 15th and further on. And of course, with your permission, I would send any notes I have of your notes to the therapist I'm going to refer you to.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have the treatment plan all written down, and I'll give it to you at the end of this appointment, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sounds great. Thank
okay,
you.
You're welcome.